Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm going to hit y'all with a review of the new Big Pokey album entitled Sensei. Let's get to it. Alright, so Big Pokey is a veteran rapper coming out of the 3rd Ward of Houston, Texas. He's been making music since the 90s as one of the original members of the Screwed Up Clique. Now, Big Pokey had been relatively quiet on the music front for a while. His last full-length album, Evacuation Notice, had dropped back in 2008, but his most recent EP, Warning Shots, was from 2010. However, he is now back in the mix with this new project entitled Sensei, which is based after one of his rap aliases. It contains 13 tracks and lasts a total of 43 minutes. But with that being said, let me go ahead and jump right into a track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Piped Up, has a smooth piano and sax beat. You're getting a very luxurious and boss-like vibe from the production as well as Big Pokey's demeanor. So he's aware that fans had missed out when he put the mic down, but now that he picked it back up, all is good. I feel this was a solid opening track. It's definitely some smooth riding music. Track 2, Sensei, features Ronetta Spencer on the hook. It's a little more up-tempo, but still gives off that late night mobbing kind of feel. This contains the same soul sample used for the Biggie song by Junior Mafia back in 1999, except Ronetta Spencer sings Sensei in place of Biggie. There is some scratching as well, which is dope. And this record kind of serves as a reintroduction for those who aren't fully up on his music. You know, it's been a while, but he's back to let y'all know what time it is. Track 3 is I'm Back, featuring DJ XO on the hook and the production. This has a chill piano beat that's very soothing. XO does his thing on the hook. The focus here is sticking to the code, staying down, and of course, Big Pokey's return to the music game. I feel this song successfully blends the old and new school sound. It's an effort that Big Pokey makes a lot on this album, and it doesn't always work, but here it does. Right after is Mind Made Up with Lil Kiki, and this also features a hook from D Bando. So I like the production, and the lyrics were solid. I mean, it's always good to get a verse from Lil Kiki, but I wasn't super into the hook from D Bando. I don't know, in my opinion, it just had a late 2000s kind of refrain. Following this is Stand the Rain, featuring Chucky Trill, who is no longer with us, unfortunately, so rest in peace, Chucky Trill. This track finds Lil Pokey talking about dealing with the pain, bossing up, and surviving no matter what situations life hands him. I like the production, which is soulful and atmospheric. Track 6, Diamonds in the Sky, featuring Chameleonaire, Killer Kyleon, Kirk O'Bangs, and Lisa Lee, is a definite highlight. It's a bass-heavy and wavy banger with a catchy hook from Lisa Lee. Sounds like there may have been an R&B sample used, but this is the kind of feel-good track that will have you in your bag. It was good to hear from Chameleonaire again, as he came through with some decent wordplay, giving us that boss talk that we all know him for. Killer Kyleon also has a dope verse. His bold delivery and charisma really stand out here. He just has that swag that he brings on tracks. Yeah, it's clearly the best song on the album, hands down. Next is I Swear to Tell the Truth. We are getting a moody soul sample instrumental that's a little cinematic. This features a solid verse from Ready Made. The two talk about keeping it 100 and abiding by a code. This idea of being very principled and abiding by a code is a reoccurring theme in a lot of Big Pokey's music. What follows is Pressure, which features a reggae styled hook from Eddie Coke. So with this one, I did like the lyrics and the message, but I found the production to be a little generic. I just couldn't get into this one like I wanted. It sounds dated, like an unreleased song from the 2010s. The subsequent track is Lie About It. This is set to a dreamy soul beat, and the hook from D Bando sounds a little better here than the one he did on Mind Made Up. But this track also touches upon the theme of staying true and being authentic. Now the following, Once Upon a Time, is like the second best song on the album. It has a modern day 25 Lighters feel. You're getting that classic H-Town sound with this one. It features Big Third and Chris Ward. Now Big Third has a decent high energy verse, but it is Chris Ward who steals the show with his wordplay and smooth flow. Chris Ward raps sliding around bumping Nipsey Hussle Blue Laces. Me and my bro lived that third verse out on Blue Laces. Then on Stacks, Big Pokey serves one up for the slabs. This has a vintage chopped and screwed flavor. I like the smooth R&B sample with the sax and of course the chopped and screwed hook. It's a real H-Town vibe. The second to last track is Get By, featuring the ever consistent Devin the Dude. It's a laid back and breezy weed anthem. I'm not sure when this was recorded, but it does have a timeless feel, and as a result, it's a standout song on the album. The project then wraps up with Change Your Life. We get Eddie Coke on the hook once more. There is a late night sound to the production. I don't mind this one, but I don't think it's the strongest way to close out the album. Overall, I give this project a rating of 3 mics. It's good, worth checking out. I feel the lyrical performance is solid as Big Pokey sticks to the script with his trill and authentic demeanor. The beats are mostly good, but a few sound a bit stale, like they were dusted off a mixtape vault from 2010. It seemed as though on this album, Big Pokey made a conscious effort to try to merge the new and old school sounds together. And the end result of that was a mixed bag. Sometimes it succeeded, other times it sounded forced, but this is just my opinion. I can respect that he is trying to tap into a newer sound, but some of the hooks just didn't work for me. Despite the aforementioned criticisms, I think it's a solid enough return for Big Pokey, as there are still strong moments throughout. My favorite tracks include Piped Up, I'm Back, Diamonds in the Sky, Once Upon a Time, Stacks, and Get By. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comment section below. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Big Pokey, Sensei, 1.